We stayed the course, stayed together, didn't ride the highs, didn't ride the lows. Just told ourselves at halftime, we really felt like we were hurting ourselves in the first half. Going out there and just trying to execute each and every given play.
That always comes off like hollow words. I think sometimes people talk about one game at a time, one play at a time, staying together. And people are like, okay, but what is it about that really holds true? Is there able to just dig down below the surface as to how you guys are able to do that?
Well, I think it's the love that each man in that locker room has for each other. The willingness to put their body on the line in order to not let their teammates down. And I think that's the driving force. It's the relationships in that room. And whether we're playing really good, whether we're playing really bad, this team, we're going to stick together and continue to fight and continue to try to find ways to win football games. And I think we saw that tonight.
Now that it's over, can you say that during the week there was a little bit of motivation to prevent that team from taking their title at least this week?
Absolutely. It's the most important one because it's the next one. I know I say that a lot. It's no different. We understood what was at stake, but at the same time, that wasn't really in the back of our heads. We were just, hey, we got to find a way to win a football game. And, that's what we did tonight.
On the road against a team that just won 10 games in a row. I know that you talked about, rebounding at halftime, but what sparked you guys? Because it felt like there was no hope for a while there.
Yeah. Score, stop, score. I think that's what we did coming out. I think we've been pretty dang good at that over the course of the season. Now, obviously, we want to start faster, and we don't want to continue to put ourselves in these holes that we're finding ourselves in. But being able to dig ourselves out and be battle tested come down the stretch here. But yeah, I would love to find ways earlier on in the game to get things going, so we don't have to put ourselves in that situation.
You said score, stop, score after the Steelers game. I think it was you guys were on defense, stop, score, stop, whatever it was. Are those words like said at halftime? Does somebody get up and say that this is what we need to do?
Yeah, and if it's not said, it's known within the locker room. But yeah, it's said by a lot of guys. That's the belief that we have in each other of this is what we're going to do. And it's one thing to say it, but it's another thing to go out there and do it.
What have you seen with Dawson?
He just continues to find himself in good situations. He's been making plays. Early on in the year, maybe not a whole lot of hay coming his way, but he's never once complained. He's worked his butt off. He's blocked his tail off in the run game. He's finding himself with these opportunities, come the last few weeks, and he's taking advantage of them. And I love the guy.
Josh, you were seeking out contact today, second down, turning into linebackers. Is that AFC East title on the line, or is what goes into your decision with those?
I wish I could tell you, to be honest. Sometimes it's just that's what the play calls for. I don't know. It's just trying to make plays for the football team.
That's what yesterday like for you guys. You guys were in Providence, right? We're fairly close to the shooting and the shelter in place and all that. What was the day like?
Yeah, very, very scary situation. Obviously, condolences to the families and, prayers are out to everyone that was involved and affected by it. It's a terrible thing. But yeah, obviously we're out. Some guys are eating dinner, blocks away from where it was going on and, making sure that we were getting updates from our team. And I thought we did a great job of communicating with everybody and adding some extra security, at the hotel. But, very scary situation.
You were already in town. You were able to get out of the hotel before that.
Correct.
So there were guys out and about.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
I was told I got in right as it was happening. You went right to the hotel, so that was not true. You guys were in and.
I don't know the timeline exactly, but I know there was guys at dinner when the text was being sent out.
Josh, how are you physically? The broadcast showed you bombed a little bit on the sideline.
If they don't catch it every game, I don't know. Like it basically happens every game. If I don't get enough out pregame, it usually happens at halftime. If I don't get enough at halftime, it usually happens in the third or fourth quarter, and that's just I don't know why I do it. It just happens, and it's due to nothing else but other than just like a weird feeling. Just got to get it out.
So are you a little slow to get up after one play two? Any issues health-wise?
Oh no, all good. Yeah.
Josh, I know after a lot of these comebacks that you guys make, we ask you if there's a play or a moment that stands out. Is there in this game?
I think, coming out of that second half, may have been Ray Davis' return. putting us in good field position, giving us confidence of, hey, like let's just go play football now, and we don't have to worry about the score. We're going to take it one play at a time. But he did a great job. He's done a great job the entire season, in that kickoff return spot, and he's set us up for some really good field position.
Patriots haven't been in games like this. Could you see them starting to get tighter and starting to maybe lose confidence a little bit as you guys were wearing them down?
I wouldn't say that. That's a fantastic team. I think you said they won 10 straight, right? You don't win 10 straight by not being a really, really fantastic football team. So, again, it just kind of sometimes comes down to who makes more plays, and tonight that was us.
At one point on the sideline, on a play, Matt Milano looked like he got punched in the face, and he responded with probably one of the best halves he's played all season. How much did that mean to that defense? I know you were on the tablet.
Yeah, I mean, I know he had a couple sacks tonight, some big time plays for our defense. That's the Matt Milano we all know and love.
Yeah, so that third down game on the line, you call it play for Ty Johnson. I know you've been very complimentary of what he provides to this team, but to see him kind of gut out those tough yards and kind of ice the game for you there, what's that mean to you?
I mean, he's always been ready. He stays ready. Whenever his number's called, he's primarily our third down back. But when he has the ball in his hands, typically good things happen. He's a thicker little guy, like just built, and he's hard to bring down. So in that situation, just giving him the ball and letting him push the pile.
What was the thought after you did all that work to finally get ahead, and then one play later, you're back in the weeds and you got to do it again? What was the feeling there?
Get up and get out there and play football, one play at a time.
You want to talk about the Brady era Patriots being the standard of the AFC as they were for so long. You guys keep your season alive here, or your AFC alive. What's your pride in being the standard bearer for this division?
Well, honestly, we're not in first place right now, so I can't say that we're the standard bearer. Obviously, the last 5-ish years, we've found sustained success, but never been able to, punch our ticket to the Super Bowl. And at the end of the goal, that's every team's dream. And our goal is not just to win AFC Easts. You got to get into the playoffs to give yourself a chance to win a Super Bowl. So that's what we're trying to do.
Big news over the last 48 hours. I mean, has this weekend been a bit of a whirlwind for you?
I've known for a long time, right? So it's not that crazy to me. But yeah, I mean, obviously the love that I've received from, teammates and friends, it's a really cool, special moment in my life and in my wife's life. And yeah.
Judge, your team and you don't lack for confidence, but when you're able to win a game like this, down 21-0, whatever it was at that time, what does it do? Anything? Because you play at such a high confidence level, but then to be able to do that, there has to be some sort of growth or realization.
I think it's maybe over the course of the season what we've done, and you saw it today, of what makes this team of, we're not out of it. We're going to continue to fight one play at a time, no matter what the score is. If it's in the third quarter, it's in the fourth quarter, whatever it is. If we've got a chance and we got the ball, we feel like we like our chances, and that's that. I guess.